Hold on to your seats, because what Chrisean Rock just dropped is hotter than a Hollywood scandal, juicier than a reality TV reunion fight, and messier than the Kardashians' family group chat. Forget everything you thought you knew about the music and entertainment industry. Chrisean is exposing secrets so dark, they make the deepest conspiracy theories look like bedtime stories. Zeus Network. Yeah, it's officially in the spotlight, and the spotlight isn't pretty. Social media erupted the second clips leaked. Fans are screaming, celebrities are taking sides, and insiders? They're sweating bullets. Chrisean isn't just talking, she's tearing the curtain off the industry, revealing everything from shady contracts to behind-the-scenes chaos. That could make the entertainment world crumble like a stale cookie. And the reactions? Absolute mayhem. Tweets are flying faster than a paparazzi drone, memes are spreading like wildfire, and the internet can't stop buzzing. This isn't a regular expose. This is a kind of revelation that feels like someone hacked the Matrix, spilled the code, and handed it to the world on a silver platter. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see hidden truths, shocking leaks, and drama so intense that you'll need a seatbelt just to watch it. Stay locked in, because the secrets Chrisean is revealing will change how you see the industry forever. The drama starts before you even hear a word. Chrisean Rock stepping up and exposing the industry? That's a headline louder than a Grammy after-party brawl. For years, the music and entertainment world has operated like a glamorous illusion: bright lights, viral content, and contracts that look shiny on the surface but hide teeth underneath. And now, Chrisean is pulling back the curtain, revealing a truth so wild it makes Tiger King look like a calm documentary. The first leaks hit social media like a nuclear bomb. Short clips of Chrisean speaking candidly, her expressions sharp and unfiltered, went viral within minutes. Fans were stunned, insiders were whispering, and Zeus Network suddenly found itself under a microscope that could magnify every flaw. The network, once considered a niche platform, now feels like a ticking time bomb. And let's be honest, the timing couldn't be more explosive. 1 week, everything seems normal. The next, everyone's tweeting about alleged misconduct, shady deals, and a behind-the-scenes culture so dramatic it could have its own reality series. Chrisean didn't just leak gossip. She exposed contracts that allegedly favor the company over the talent in ways that could make lawyers break into cold sweats. She described practices that sound like they were ripped from a villain's playbook, manipulating talent, controlling narratives, and creating situations designed to maximize drama for profit. The more she spoke, the louder the gasps grew online. People started comparing the revelations to classic celebrity scandals, claiming it was bigger than the feud between Britney Spears and the industry lawyers that dominated headlines for months. But it wasn't just about contracts and hidden clauses. Chrisean revealed stories of emotional manipulation, stage rivalries, and backstage chaos that the cameras never show. The clips circulating online had fans dissecting her every word, searching for context and truth. Social media feeds lit up like fireworks on New Year's Eve. Memes, commentary, and hot takes spread faster than any single could ever climb the charts. And of course, celebrities couldn't stay silent. Influencers posted cryptic responses, some in support, some questioning her claims, and the internet jumped on every syllable. Then came the first reactions from Zeus Network. Official statements tried to downplay the storm, but fans weren't buying it. The attempt at control only fanned the flames, making the network look like the classic villain in a high-budget drama. Every public response seemed to validate Chrisean's claims in the eyes of fans. The more the network tried to calm the storm, the more intense the public outrage became. It was like watching a slow-motion car crash, except everyone on social media was live streaming it. The timing of Chrisean's revelations was perfect, almost cinematic. She dropped information just as the network was promoting a new season of content. Fans immediately questioned the motives behind the shows, dissecting clips frame by frame, looking for signs of manipulation or scripted drama. Memes comparing Zeus Network executives to puppet masters went viral, and commentary threads exploded with thousands of replies in minutes. The internet had officially taken the narrative out of corporate hands. Insider reactions added another layer of intensity. Some former employees confirmed parts of Chrisean's story, hinting at behind-the-scenes tactics designed to pressure talent into extreme situations for the sake of ratings. Others remained silent, either out of fear or loyalty, but their silence spoke volumes. Fans began piecing together timelines, cross-referencing posts, interviews, and public statements, turning social media into a giant detective board. And the drama? It was delicious. Meanwhile, the fanbase itself went into overdrive, divided into factions. One side praised Chrisean for her courage, calling her the whistleblower the industry desperately needed. The other side questioned her motives, claiming she was playing a long game of self-promotion. Both sides generated massive engagement, shares, and viral threads, amplifying the story in ways no official statement could. The narrative had escaped the control of Zeus Network, and it was now in the hands of the internet. One particularly shocking revelation involved alleged staged conflicts between talent. Chrisean claims that rivalries, fights, and drama were sometimes exaggerated or even orchestrated to drive viewership. This wasn't just rumors anymore. Screenshots, social media posts, and behind-the-scenes footage began circulating, giving the internet more evidence to dissect. Fans compared the tactics to professional wrestling storylines, only with real emotions, real people, and real careers on the line. The absurdity of the situation made it irresistible. The drama wasn't just juicy. It was historic. The impact on social media was immediate. TikTok videos reenacting Chrisean's claims went viral. YouTube compilations dissected every word, and Twitter threads broke records in engagement. Memes ranged from the hilarious to the savage, comparing Zeus Network executives to puppet masters, shadowy overlords, and cartoon villains. Every meme, every clip, every tweet fueled the fire further, making the story grow faster than any single could ever climb the charts. Then came celebrity reactions, indirect, cryptic, and sometimes explosive. Artists hinted at solidarity with Chrisean, sharing their own stories of industry frustration. Influencers debated the ethical lines of the network's tactics. Even mainstream media couldn't ignore the story, running headlines that questioned Zeus Network's practices and reputation. What started as one woman's revelation turned into a full-blown cultural event, with ripple effects reaching far beyond the initial expose. By this point, the controversy had developed a life of its own. Fans weren't just watching, they were participating, creating content, discussing theories, and challenging narratives. Social media algorithms amplified engagement, driving the story into every feed. The scale of the response made the network appear increasingly defensive, which only validated Chrisean's claims in the court of public opinion. It was a masterclass in modern-day viral drama, a mix of insider revelation, fan interaction, and media amplification, and the pressure wasn't just external. Sources claim that within Zeus Network, panic spread through staff and talent alike. Calls, emails, and internal meetings were reportedly frantic as executives scrambled to contain the fallout. Meanwhile, Chrisean's narrative continued to dominate, the leak after leak reinforcing her image as a fearless truth-teller. It wasn't just entertainment anymore, it was a seismic shift in perception. A cultural reckoning packaged as a reality TV expose. In conclusion, Chrisean Rock didn't just reveal industry secrets, she detonated them like a firecracker in a crowded theater. Zeus Network found itself under scrutiny. Fans became investigative journalists, and social media became the courtroom where the story would be judged. By blending personal revelations, insider claims, and viral storytelling, Chrisean managed to create a narrative that's impossible to ignore. And the best part, this is just the beginning. The fallout, the memes, the debates, and the viral content are only going to escalate from here. The drama didn't just simmer, it exploded. Social media became a war zone, and every platform transformed into a live courtroom, meme lab, and gossip factory all at once. Chrisean Rock had turned one candid interview into a cultural earthquake. Fans weren't just reacting, they were dissecting every word, every facial expression, every pause, as if she had just leaked the secret formula for fame itself. And Zeus Network, they were suddenly the villain in a blockbuster drama no one could turn away from. The twists kept coming. Leaks of behind-the-scenes footage surfaced online, showing executives allegedly directing talent in ways that seemed borderline manipulative. Some clips hinted at staged rivalries. Others suggested that participants were being pressured into extreme situations for the sake of ratings. Fans were furious, memes were relentless, and discussions on Reddit, Twitter, and TikTok grew so fast it felt like the internet itself was on fire. Analysts compared the situation to reality TV scandals. So outrageous they made keeping up with the Kardashians look like a calm family dinner. Celebrity reactions poured in like an unstoppable wave. Lil Baby posted a cryptic message, seemingly hinting at solidarity with Chrisean, while influencers and other artists created reaction videos analyzing her claims line by line. Even mainstream media couldn't resist, running exposes and interviews discussing the alleged unethical practices. Fans dissected every clip frame by frame, and memes compared Zeus executives to shadowy overlords controlling every move behind the scenes. The internet became the judge, jury, and jury's gossip columnists all at once. Then came the fan-driven frenzy. Memes evolved faster than the news cycle itself. One viral edit had Chrisean standing in front of Zeus Network executives, with dramatic storm clouds overhead. A caption reading, "The truth finally speaks," Another meme showed a puppet master labeled Zeus Network controlling cartoon versions of talent, while Chrisean cut the strings with a scissor emoji overlay. Every post, every tweet, every video amplified the story, creating a feedback loop of viral chaos. Fans weren't just observers, they were part of the spectacle. Insiders added fuel to the fire. Former employees and behind-the-scenes staff spoke anonymously, confirming elements of Chrisean's story. They described tense meetings, manipulated content, and pressure tactics designed to heighten drama. The more confirmations emerged, the louder the online outrage grew. Social media feeds exploded with hashtags, reaction videos, and commentary, each one building on the last, creating a storm that Zeus Network struggled to contain. Meanwhile, the narrative twisted and turned like a Netflix thriller. Allegations of favoritism, staged fights, and calculated chaos dominated conversations. Celebrities weighed in indirectly. Cryptic tweets, shared videos, and viral reactions suggested that the industry had been hiding a darker side, one that fans were only now getting a glimpse of. Public outrage wasn't just commentary, it was a full-on cultural reckoning. The network's attempts to damage control only intensified the backlash, making them look defensive and, ironically, confirming parts of Chrisean's claims. The scandal wasn't limited to online reactions. Industry events and interviews became battlegrounds. Reporters pressed Zeus Network executives, asking pointed questions, and fans live-streamed every awkward pause. Each misstep by the network became another viral clip, replayed endlessly. Meanwhile, Chrisean maintained her position as fearless whistleblower, appearing confident and composed in interviews, letting her words speak louder than any official statement. Her credibility skyrocketed as fans compared her calmness to that of whistleblowers. In the most intense corporate scandals in history, pop culture comparisons flourished. Fans compared the unfolding drama to infamous reality TV and celebrity conflicts, the Real Housewives fights, the Britney Spears conservatorship saga, and even scripted wrestling storylines. Yet what made Chrisean's revelation stand out was the authenticity. This wasn't a scripted feud, it was allegedly real, raw, and chaotic. The combination of insider leaks, celebrity reactions, and fan engagement made the story feel like alive. Interactive thriller unfolding across every screen in the world. As the scandal escalated, memes became a language of their own. Reaction videos dissected Chrisean's tone, hand gestures, and facial expressions. Some edits portrayed Zeus Network executives as comically evil puppeteers, while others framed Chrisean as a hero cutting the strings of control. Viral threads debated the ethics, the contracts, and the emotional manipulation described in her revelations. Social media had become the court of public opinion, and everyone wanted a seat at the table. Then came the fallout. Public perception of Zeus Network began shifting drastically. Talent loyalty wavered, some influencers distanced themselves, and sponsors reportedly reconsidered partnerships. Fans weren't just consuming content, they were influencing outcomes. The scandal had become a cultural event, with real-world consequences for those involved. Every misstep by the network amplified public scrutiny. While Chrisean's credibility continued to climb, her name dominated trends, and her revelation sparked conversations about accountability and transparency in the entertainment industry. By now, the story had reached a critical mass. Media coverage, social media commentary, and viral content created a perfect storm that no one could ignore. Zeus Network struggled to regain control, issuing statements that attempted to clarify their position. But the damage was done. The internet had collectively witnessed what insiders had been whispering for years, and Chrisean had become the voice of truth. The aftermath was just as explosive as the revelations themselves. Some industry insiders publicly supported Chrisean, while others remained silent, calculating the potential fallout of taking a side. Fans dissected interviews, leaked footage, and social media posts like forensic investigators. Memes continued to evolve, documenting the narrative with humor, sarcasm, and outrageous exaggeration. Each post served as both commentary and evidence, further entrenching the story in public consciousness. Reputation damage wasn't limited to Zeus Network. The scandal affected relationships, partnerships, and the broader perception of the industry itself. Talent, previously perceived as collaborators in a glamorous system, were now seen as players in a high-stakes game of manipulation and control. Chrisean's revelation sparked a broader discussion about ethics, transparency, and the price of fame in modern entertainment. The public wasn't just watching, they were engaging, debating, and forming opinions that would influence the industry for years to come. Meanwhile, online content creators turned the controversy into a full-blown ecosystem of viral material. Reaction videos, theory breakdowns, and meme compilations dominated feeds. Every clip, screenshot, and statement was analyzed, creating a never-ending cycle of content that ensured the scandal stayed relevant. far longer than a typical news story. The combination of real-life drama, insider leaks, and public engagement transformed Chrisean's revelations into a phenomenon, blending entertainment, journalism, and viral culture into one unstoppable force. Even weeks later, the story hadn't slowed. Fans continued to speculate about unreleased footage, untold stories, and the potential consequences for those involved. The cultural impact was undeniable. Zeus Network, once seen as a rising entertainment platform, now faced questions about ethics, accountability, and talent treatment. Chrisean, meanwhile, solidified her position as a fearless truth-teller willing to expose the darker side of the industry. Ultimately, this wasn't just about scandal or gossip. It was about power, control, and transparency in an industry built on illusion. Chrisean Rock's revelations challenged perceptions, questioned authority, and turned social media into a courtroom of public opinion. The combination of insider information, viral memes, celebrity reactions, and fan engagement created a cultural earthquake that reshaped conversations about the entertainment world. And as the dust settled, one thing became clear: the industry would never look the same. Every leak, every meme, every viral clip served as a reminder that truth has a way of breaking through, even in a world built on illusion. Chrisean Rock had not only exposed the secrets, she had sparked a movement, a viral storm, and a reckoning that no platform, no executive, and no fan could ignore. The story isn't over, it's only evolving. Every revelation, every insider, every new leak will keep the conversation alive. Fans, creators, and media outlets remain glued to updates, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in what is already one of the most explosive entertainment scandals of the decade. And in this digital age, one voice, Chrisean Rock's, proved that truth, drama, and courage combined can ignite a cultural wildfire that no one can contain. And just like that, the curtain has been ripped off, the secrets are out, and the internet has officially gone haywire. Chrisean Rock didn't just spill tea, she set the entire industry on fire. And Zeus Network? They're sweating bullets while the fans feast on every viral second. This is the kind of scandal that makes headlines, trends, and memes simultaneously. If you thought reality TV drama was wild, you haven't seen anything yet. Now it's your turn. Smash that like button like it owes you money, because every click keeps you locked into the juiciest, most explosive entertainment exposes before anyone else. Drop a comment with your hottest take. Do you think Chrisean's revelations will change the industry forever? Or is this just another viral storm? Every theory, every opinion, every debate adds fuel to the fire. Don't even think about leaving without hitting subscribe and turning on notifications. Scandals, leaks, and shocking revelations drop faster than you can scroll. And you need to stay plugged into every explosive moment. Every week, stories get broken, drama gets dissected, and secrets are exposed that the rest of the world wishes they didn't see. The truth is out. The chaos is real, and the story isn't over. Smash that like, drop your wildest theory, and subscribe now, because the entertainment world just got a whole lot messier, and you don't want to miss a single second. The leaks, the drama, and the viral moments are just beginning, and every revelation will leave you glued to the screen.